Part 2 on modesty. In the previous video, we discussed modesty about dress. Well, modesty isn't only about dress. Modesty, as I said in the previous video, modesty is a feeling. If a woman has the feeling of modesty, if a woman is a modest woman, her behavior, her actions, her speech, everything would reflect modesty. Such a woman, she would not go out in the street and shout across the street, because a modest woman doesn't want to attract all that attention to herself. She doesn't want the entire street to look at herself. It's not so proper. Like you wouldn't see a self-respecting woman do that. Additionally, when it comes to relationships, a married woman understands that her husband is the only guy friend she needs. She doesn't need to have guy friends outside of marriage. A modest woman would feel uncomfortable if other guys would be messaging her, or other guys were flirting with her or being friendly with her, and the opposite. She would, and the opposite way as well. She would never initiate anything like that. She would never want to have, any sort of loving touch from another man outside of her marriage. She would not want to. I don't understand how women today, how it's like culture in America, how it's normal to have, men kiss women hello in some situations. I find it improper. I would not appreciate anyone kiss me, even if it's just an ear kiss and it's just, a cheek and it's near me. And if you're not my husband, I don't want to have any touch that is romantic touch. I do not want to have romantic touch with anybody other than my husband. And I do not want to have any relationship with anybody other than my husband. I don't want to have a guy friend. Of course, it's important for women to have friends. And as women, we understand other women sometimes better than men could understand us. And sometimes it's very beneficial to share experiences. And that's why you have girlfriends. And I have lots of girlfriends, but I don't have guy friends. And if guys want to message me and want to be friends with me, that is something that I would find uncomfortable. I'd block them. I would not ever be in a position where I would be overly friendly with guys or in a close relationship with guys. And the same for men. Married men have the understanding that in a marriage, it's just them and their wife, and they don't need to have other girlfriends. Obviously, you could have women that you talk to, and I could have men that I talk to, and if I'm having intellectual conversations and I'm benefiting something from that. But it's not being a friendly relationship. It's not being a romantic relationship. It's not a relationship. Relationships outside of marriage with the other gender generally doesn't come to good things.